For this first block, it's kind of a fun new setup. We're gonna do 1 minute where we do a lunge into bicep curl as we go down. We'll curl those arms up, alternating sides. Again, choose your weights there. Second exercise, only 30 seconds, ground to press. So staying down back in those hips, exhale and use that explosion, driving those weights straight up overhead, option there. Stop at those arms, so it's just doubling up on that curl. Then we're gonna hold one heavier weight in front of the chest for those front squats, staying down back in those hips, and drive it all the way to the top. Again, you can always hold 2 smaller weights as well. Then we're gonna go back to ground to press for another 30. So it's 4 minutes, we're gonna do 2 times through. 3 minutes, we're gonna do 2 times 3, like math, I promise. So I would have a couple different weights out. We'll start with a minute of lunge and curls, and 30 seconds of ground to press. Let's get it ready, team. 1 minute, lunge and curl starts in 3, 2, 1, lunge and curl. Shoulder blades down back, step it forward, sit in those hips. We'll curl up, return back to that neutral. Again, if you have lighter weights, find that nice controlled pace all the way down. If you have heavier weights, still keeping that control. Already halfway through. Yes. I believe we're Team Moa today. Let's tell you what, in 15 Team Moa, we get ground to press for just 30 seconds. If you need to switch weights, now is the time. We got ground to press for 30 in 3, 2, 1. Sit down on those hips, explode it up overhead, control back down. Yes. Again, it's all about exploding and squeezing at the top, send it down. You say yes, oh, yes, M. 10 seconds. We go to that front squat for a whole minute. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Front squat. That heavier weight if we got it. Sit down back in those hips. Drive up and squeeze. Here we have some fun, nice and slow on the way down for 2 to 3 counts. 1 count up. Yes, solid squats. 30 down, 30 to go. Yes, yes, yes. Shoulders back, chest round. Just 15. Quads and glutes. Should be saying good morning. Let's get ready for that ground to press. 30 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Ground to press. Sit it down, slowly up, nice and control. Yes. We got this combo one more time through. Those quads and glutes should start to feel like they're working. Good, nice, explode up, control down. We go lunge and curl for that full minute. In 3, 2, 1, lunge and curl. Getting shoulders back, core tight, sit into it. Challenging those weights if you can. Yes, both knees bending, moving at those hips. Solid, solid. 30 down, 30 to go. Still control weights on the way down for the curl. Looking solid, team. We got 15. When we pick it back up, we got that ground press for 30. Let's get it ready in 3, 2, 1. Ground press. Sit down, slowly high. Yes, team. Nice exhale up. Controlling down, 15. Team Moa, we got that front squat on the minute in 3, 2, 1, front squat. Chest round, shoulders back. Let's sit down in those hips. Drive up. Again, tension out those knees. Find that control. Yes, team. Just 30 seconds. We got a ground press, and then we get a nice little break. Looking good, team. Keeping it here. Just 15. Quads should be feeling good. Watching those knees from coming in. We've got that grounded press in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Let's hit it. Explode up. Control down. I know what you're thinking, we like this movement so much. Don't worry, it'll come back later today. Just 15. Keeping that body going. Team, we'll get that break in 3, 2, 1. Catching that breath, shaking it out. Next block, only 2 movements, each on the 30 for 4 laps. We're gonna start with that alternating extension. So feet are wide, hands underneath those shoulders. As I drive up, I'm gonna open up my hips for that bridge, reach over to the other side, all the way down, switching sides. Again, if that's a little much on the wrist or shoulders, we can take it into that scorpion bridge. Same thing, drive up, control down. After you reach over, from there, we take it bridge to sit up. Meaning we go high bridge, squeeze those glutes, control down, explode up for that sit up. Shoulder blades down back, control down if you want to. You can hold the weight on the hips for the bridge, and then hold it from the chest for the sit-up. The option is yours. Team, let's find that spot on the ground. We start with that alternating extension, or that scorpion bridge in 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up, reach it over, back down, and then switch sides. Knees stay apart the whole time. Primary movers, we're feeling it. Hammies, glutes, and up in those shoulders. Looking solid, team. We have that bridge to sit up combo coming in 3, 2, 1. Bridge, squeeze those glutes, control down, sit up, squeeze those shoulder blades down back. Control down. You can always add some weight if you're looking for some more spice. Use team 10 seconds here. And finding that core. We're going to those extensions, round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Extensions, drive up, control down. Making sure those sits are going straight up, straight down, not rotating around. Past halfway, looking solid, team Moa. Let's get ready. We got that bridge to sit up in 3, 2, 1. Bridge to sit up, drive and squeeze, control down, power up. Control down. Use team halfway. We got round 3 coming up, starting with that alternating extension in 3, 2, 1. Extension, or again that scorpion bridge is always that option. By now, those hands have taken over. The quads aren't bugging us. We feel this in those quads. Walk those heels away from your booty. Solid, solid, just 10. We got that bridge to sit up in 3, 2, 1. Bridge to sit up, 30 seconds. Squeeze. Hard up. Yes, team. Only one more cycle of these movements. Looking solid, team. Let's get ready. Final set of extensions or scorpion bridge in 3, 2, 1. Final set here, 30 seconds. Drive up. Once control down. Just 15. Team, let's get ready. We got that bridge to sit up in 3, 2, 1. Last 30 here. Bridge it. Sit it up. Get those hammies and core. One last time. Just 15. Looking good. Team, we're coming up to that break in 3, 2, 1. Taking that nice little break. So this next block is set up similar to that first one. We're going to start with a minute of push-ups. So again, knees or toes. Find that range of motion that you can champion. As always, an option is that range of motion push-up, where we start on the ground and we use the exhale to drive up, find that tight core. After that, we're going to go into Popjacks for 30 seconds. So that nice tight plank. Step or hop those feet forward and wide. Lift up those hands. It's like we're in that squat. Right back down to that plank. We then go into the next minute exercise, a bridge fly, holding those hips up, weights in those hands, shoulders down back. Control that opening for the fly, squeeze it close. Option, turn it into that press by bending at those elbows. We go back into 30 seconds of those Popjacks. And we got 2 laps there. So let's pull those weights aside. Find that spot to start us off with the push-up on the minute. In 3, 2, 1. Let's hit those push-ups. Get low, exhale, drive high. As always, common faults. Tucking the chin to look at the pretty toenails. Nay, nay. Keep those chins up. Yes. Loving that option. Full range of motion all the way down. Use the exhale to get high. Or again, any variation, 30 seconds. Yes, hold that plank for a sec if you need to. Still keeping that booty and core tight. Just 15. We get those Popjacks for 30 coming up next. Again, think plank to squat in 3, 2, 1. Popjacks. Those feet step or hop up. I'm in that squat. And right back in that plank. Again, just 30 seconds here. And a short spike in that heart rate. Yes. When those hands come off that ground, that chest is up. Just 10. We've got that bridge fly on the minute in 3, 2, 1. Bridge fly, holding those hips sky high. Weights in line with that chest, core tight. Control the opening up. Squeeze, come together. Again, through that chest. And like any bridge, we feel it butt back legs, not those quads. Solid team. Option, bend those elbows if we need to. Just 30. Yes, looking good. 15. Then we get those pop jacks with some Jackson. Team, let's get ready. 30 seconds on that pop jack in 3, 2, 1. Back to that pop jack plank to squat. Yes. Back to fill those quads. A little bit of core. 15. Second lap, we'll start with that minute of push-ups. Shaking out those shoulders if you need to. We'll go push-ups in 3, 2, 1 minute here. Knees or toes. Find that range. Best effort. If you find that you're challenging yourself in knees or toes, you can always widen that base support by separating those legs a little bit more. Yes, less than 30 team. Hang it here. Looking solid, just 15. You can hold a plank, squeeze that core if you need to. We got those pop jacks for just 30 coming up. In 3, 2, 1, back to those pop jacks. Hit that squat to plank. Yes, team. $15. Yes, A's getting into it. There we go, M. Bammo, yes. Let's get ready. Bridge fly in 3, 2, 1. Bridge fly. Let's get those hips up, shoulders back, core tight. Control that open, squeeze that close. Yes, team, looking good. Then if you need to change it up, you can always turn it into a press instead of a fly. We're bending those elbows. Keeping those hips from sagging on us. Less than 30. Yes, team, keep it here. 15. We should be feeling it through that chest. Leave some work in those delts. Let's get ready for that last 30 seconds. Pop jacks in 3, 2, 1. Back to those pop jacks. Into that squat to plank. And don't worry, these will come back later today too. Just 15 seconds to go. Looking solid, team. Crew, we got just 3, 2, 1. Taking that quick little break. This next block we don't need any weights for. We're gonna start off with that 180-degree squat. So what that looks like is we're gonna sit down back in those hips. When we explode it up, we leave that ground. Do 180 to face the other direction. Same thing. That option here, just giving a squat, stand, and pivot by 90s instead of by full 180s, making your way around in that circle. Second exercise, the Heisman. So think one high knee, 1, 2, 3 steps, 1, 2, 3 steps. Again, we got 30, 30, 4 times through. Take the jump out of that squat if we need to. Let's shake it out here, and we got about 10 seconds till we launch. Whew. And we start with that 180 squat, 30 seconds of work, in 3, 2, 1. Let's sit it back, slowly up and rotate, and switch. Again, that option, take the jump out, give me those 90-degree turns instead. Yes, team. Quads are waking back up. Less than 15. Let's get ready for those Heisman. Again, 3 steps. In 3, 2, 1. High knee. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 30 seconds here. Driving those arms. Lifting those knees. Find that heart rate going up. Yes, team. Less than 15. And then big freedom, I'll have a switch. 180 squats in 3, 2, 1. 180 squats. Sit it back. Slow it up and rotate. In every round, we have that opportunity. Sit back down in those hips a little bit further. Really work the glutes and quads. 15. Yes, team. Mo is looking solid. Let's get ready for those Heisman in 3, 2, 1. Heisman, 3 steps, and knee. Bonus when you lift that knee, squeeze that core a little. It's like a little Kegel when we're standing. Yes. 15. We got 2 more laps. We start with that 180 squat in 3, 2, 1. 180 squat. Sit it. Slowly. Bring that option. Give me those 90 degrees. Just use that exhale. Slow it up. Trying to land light, nice and gently as we go. Heisman's in 3, 2, 1. Heisman's. Right about now, team, we should all feel that heart rate up. We got 1 more round before a break. Yes, looking good. Just a couple seconds. We get that 180 squat last time. 3, 2, 1. 180s. Here we go. Sit back. Slowly high. Yes, team. 15. Looking good, looking good. We got 1 last set of Heisman. In 3, 2, 1. Heisman last 30. 1, 2, 3, knee. 2, 3, knee. Yes. Looking good. 15. Team, get that break. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Catching that breath this next block. I would say a light and a medium weight, or light and heavy weight. Everything is going to be right for 30 seconds, left for 30. So we start with a single leg deadlift. 30 seconds on the right, 30 on the left. We want to keep those shoulder blades down back as we hinge at those hips and focusing on that nice line, head to heel. After you do 30 on each side there, we take it to pistol squats. So 1 knee is up in front of that chest. And we're going to sit down back in those hips as low as we can. Drive it up. Option, keep that heel in front. Big thing to watch out for, don't let those knees collide. After you do 30 on each side, we're taking it to the ground for a hollow hold, single arm chest press. So my left arm stays on the ground, legs and my chest are off the ground, core tight. Press up, control down. Again, we'll do 30 seconds each side here. Option, heels on the ground. And then we'll go into our side plank with the fly knee or heel. Lift it up, control it down. Let's go ahead and get ready. We got that single leg deadlift coming up in 3, 2, 1. Right side, single leg deadlift. Head to heel is a straight line. Drive it up to return. Solid, team. Nice tight core for that right side. We're going to be switching to the left in 3, 2, 1. Left side, 30 seconds. Nice long line, head to heel. We're focusing shoulders down back and a good engaged core. $15. Hoofda, not falling over. Let's get ready for those pistol squats on the right in 3, 2, 1. Right side pistol squat, that knee is up. I'm sitting down back into my hips as best I can. Drive it up. Again, that option, heel on the ground, same thing. Just make sure our knees don't come in towards each other. Yes. Love it, those shoulders are down back. Good movement, Em. Yes, eh? Tell you what, we switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. Find that balance. Yes, team, looking good. I know I found my more challenging leg. A couple of you look like you did too. Just 10 seconds. When we get to that hollow hold, single arm chest press. Again, just loading the one side in 3, 2, 1. Right arm is loaded. Low back is squeezed in the ground. Legs and chest off. We exhale, press up. Control down just with the right side. Left arm is on the ground, helping us balance. As always, if you need to, heels go on the ground, still keeping the chest off the ground to activate that core. Yes, let's get ready to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Now my left arm is moving, right arm stays on the ground. Help me balance. And 1 count up, 2 to 3 counts down. Love it. In 15, we go to that side plank fly. I recommend a much lighter weight if you're using a heavy one right now. Let's get ready for that side plank fly in 3, 2, 1. I like to stack on my knee and elbow. Eyes on the weight as I control it in front of the chest. Squeeze as I drive it back up through that upper back. Arm stays relatively straight through this range of motion. Really find that control. We're going to switch sides here in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Gonna like to stay on my knee if I started on my knee. If this does feel easy to you next round, try from the toes. Yes, just 15. And then we go back into that second final lap. Let's get ready to start with that single leg deadlift on the right in 3, 2, 1. Right side single leg deadlift, 30 seconds. And shoulders down back. Find the control down. Nice drive back up. $15, yes team, I love these nice long spines. Team Noah is winning today. Let's switch sides in 3, 2, 1, switching sides. Looking good, really feeling it in the hammy that's staying on the ground. And finding that balance. We go back to pistol squats, starting on that right side in 3, 2, 1. Right side pistol squat, ladies up. Sink down back in those hips. Drive and squeeze. Yes, team, find that balance. Love it, crew. You know, let those knees knock in. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Again, if this is your more entertaining side, just find that nice solid flow. And remember, if the instructor falls over first, you're allowed to follow. Just 10 seconds. And then we go back to that hollow hold chest press on the right. In 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold, chest press. Just that right arm. Power up, control down. So again, that belly button's in that spine. Low back, flat in the ground. Nice little integration workout here. Let's get ready to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Left side. Drive up, control down. Yeah, really driving that core into the ground. Just 15. Looking solid, looking solid. We got that right side bridge, right side fly, plank in 3, 2, 1. Right side fly. I got tongue twisted right there. It's okay, we're gonna keep that core tight. Find that control of the weight. Yes, team, just a couple of seconds left. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Keep those hips up. Find that control. Solid, team, just 15. Looking good, looking good. Crew, we get that break in 3, 2, 1. Let's shake it out. So those ground presses and pop jacks are gonna come back. We're gonna do 30 seconds of each for 2 laps to wrap it up. So again, for that grounded press, sitting down back on those hips, explode it up overhead, nice control down. Again, that option, nice little bicep curl. Those pop jacks, again, that plank, step or hop it up to lift those hands in that squat. Let's shake it out, find those weights. Again, we got 2 laps, 30 seconds per movement. We start off with that grounded press here at about 10. Let's get ready. We got grounded press in 3, 2, 1. Sit down back, explode up, control down. And we want to use these 2 minutes to drive that heart rate up. Looking good, crew. About 10 seconds, we get the pop jacks. Let's get ready. Pop jacks in 3, 2, 1. Pop jack, hit that plank. Pop those feet up, lift those hands. Solid, remember, we want to feel those legs working and that heart rate come up. Just 10. Let's get ready to ground the press in 3, 2, 1. Ground the press. Sit it down, slowly up. I saw a head roll in there. It's okay, team, final minute. We got this. Looking good. Keeping that drive. We'll wrap it up with those Popjacks. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Popjacks. Let's wrap it, team. Again, that plank to the squat. The legs feeling good. Yes. Solid team, less than 15. Give me a couple more reps, we got this. Team, we get that break in 3, 2, 1.